You got to act like you got $10 in your bank account sometimes, and you got to act like they're getting ready to put you out tomorrow. Why? Because you got to be aggressive. One thing about aggressive people, they always have an edge. So you got to learn how to push. And what do you mean have a push? If you think you're being aggressive, let's say, hear this. If you think you're being aggressive, amp it up 3 times. If you think you're being too aggressive, amp it up 4 times. There's always someone more aggressive than you. Success is not for the faint-hearted. So if you have to get up and go about and do it yourself, tenacity is tantamount. Let me say it again. Tenacity is tantamount. You've got to be hungry. The 4th thing, if you need for success, is you need mentors. You need mentors. Let me tell you this. You need two kind of mentors. You need a mentor that looks like you, and you need a mentor that doesn't look like you. Can I repeat that? You need a mentor that looks just like you, and you need a mentor that doesn't look like you. You have to have the right people speaking into your life and guiding you. What does a mentor do? Mentors do several things. Number 1, your mentors share knowledge. I'm almost finished. Mentors share knowledge. What is the knowledge? They're experts in their field or discipline. So you got to connect with people who are experts. The second thing about a mentor is they're committed. They show faith in your abilities. They're committed to you. They're not dogging you. They're not tearing you down. They're committed. They show faith in your ability. The third thing is a mentor is available. Someone that is approachable and available. I got to say that again. If they're going to be your mentor, they've got to be approachable and available. Not grandstanding, not wonderful, not all of that, but they've got to be approachable and available. The 4th thing a mentor has to do is be honest. They got to be straightforward with you and tell you the truth. You don't need people lying to you. That dress doesn't look nice on you. That's not the wig for you. That weave does not look right for you. That's not the outfit you should wear. You have to change some things. You've got to augment some stuff. Everything you can't wear. That's what a mentor tells you. Mentor tells you, please don't wear red hair into a board meeting. Please don't wear red hair if you're going to get an interview at General Electric. You need to be conservative. That's what a mentor tells you. He's honest and truthful. The next thing as a mentor is fair. A mentor is fair. They're very fair. And then the last thing a mentor is compassionate. They're very compassionate. And then I'll also tell you this about a mentor. Your mentor is oftentimes your tormentor. Uh-oh. What did you say, Dr. Smith? You heard what I said. Your mentor can sometimes be your tormentor. In other words, sometimes your mentor is tough, and your mentor is not taking it easy on you. Your mentor is trying to extrapolate, pull out of you the potential and the abilities that are in you. And so sometimes when your mentor is talking to you, it's in church, it's in ministry, in business, they're tough on you. Why does such and such act this way? Because they know that you can perform it. And if you can't perform it, they know the possibilities are there and that you will perform it. You have success all over you. Number 5, the 5th thing, if you're going to be successful, is you got to be patient. Patience, watch this, if you're going to be successful, it requires patience and hard work. Requires patience and hard work. How you doing? In just a moment, yeah, thanks. Requires patience and hard work. Now watch this. If you're going to be patient, you've got to understand delayed gratification. Say it again. Delayed gratification. What do you mean? I can't have the car today. I can't have these shoes. You can't wear Christian Louboutin shoes because they're $1,500. No, that $1,500 you can invest back in your business and market. That $1,500 you can go and get certification in schooling. So you can do something different. You can do something, unique. So if you're going to invest, you've got to be willing to invest the $1,500, not in your clothes, delayed gratification. You've got to save. In the next couple of weeks, period of time, I'm going to take you and show you, I'm going to take you right into the office of the investment advisor, and I'm going to show you how to open up a Roth IRA. I'm going to show you how to open up investment funds. I'm going to show you what's different stocks and things you should invest on. This is not just a regular. So I'm taking time to invest in you. And as I invest in you, you got to invest in someone else. So that's why I tell you, swipe to the right. Keep swinging the hearts up. If you got an iPhone, swipe to the right. If you got an Android, swipe upwards. Keep sending the hearts because it shows love. You know what the heart signifies? That you appreciate what we're saying. You appreciate the hard work. You appreciate the diligence. And so it's important. It's paramount. So now here, patience. I'm almost finished. Patience requires, you got to understand delayed gratification is what I was talking about. Someone spoke to me and said that they wanted to buy a Mercedes. I said, you can't buy the Mercedes. I said, why? I said, the Mercedes, you'll be committing financial suicide. To buy the Mercedes means that you have to have the money for the upkeep. It's different from just driving the car. Someone was bragging to me about he bought a 14,000 square foot house. I said, well, you bought a 14,000 square foot house. My question is, can you maintain it? It's more than just paying a note. Because with a 14,000 square foot house, you're probably going to have a $5,000 electric bill, light bill. Then you need maintenance on the grounds. Then you've got to be able to take care of that home. So it's more than just having something. You got to maintain it. You know, people, they preach this message in churches. You got to fake it till you make it. Don't fake it. If you don't have it, don't fake it. Don't fake it. Don't be plastic with it. If it's not gold, don't put it on your neck. You know, don't laugh. Because years ago, when I was a little teenager, I caught myself buying one from. I bought a gold necklace from Chinatown, and I thought it was gold. I went home and took a shower, and it left a ring on my neck. No one ever told me to take it off, but it wasn't real gold. And I learned from that moment on, don't fake it. If you don't have it, don't get it. Wait, delayed gratification. Now watch this. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. Regardless of how talented you are, you still have to understand the power of waiting. Number 6, the sixth one, 6 keys. The 6th key is excellence. Excellence. I got some friends on the phone. I got some friends on here now. Excellence, excellence, excellence. They keep breeding it. What do you mean? What breeds success? Someone say excellence, excellence. You have to perfect and develop your craft. Stop half-stepping. If you're going to be serious about it, be serious about it. Excellence is the 6th key if you're going to be successful. Let me tell you something. You can fake to yourself, but you can't fake to the world, because eventually you're going to be exposed. That's why I tell everybody, I do these Monday through Friday. So guess what? I have to be prepared. I have a lot to say, but I have to be prepared. And I make sure that it's prepared. I'm not just giving you something. I'm making sure that I give you something and it's meticulously concise. So when I tell you excellence, it has to be, so excellence breeds success. You got to have a spirit of excellence. Excellence is the only way. We always have step. That's why we as a people have always consistently been lost and behind the 8 ball. It's not because we're not smart. It's not because we don't have the brilliance. It's because we're always half-stepping. We want to half-step this and half-step. And you think so much, you think you're not going to be exposed. Eventually, you will be exposed because you're going to go next to someone that's great, and you're going to see what greatness is really all about. And so I want to tell you today, you got to have a spirit of excellence around you. If you have a ministry, you should have your message ready on Sunday. But you should have your message ready before Sunday. The most important thing to every pastor is for Wednesday night for his lesson to be ready for Bible study, on Sunday to be ready. So many people get up on Sundays and give these lackluster, half-stepping words, and it shows that it's not excellent. You're just giving something that's light. You have to be willing to invest the time. You got to read. You got to study. Now, I'm going to get off preachers. Now, the excellence, you got to have excellence in your business. If you're going to be a hairdresser, you got to be excellent with it. You got to go. I have a good friend. They just last week, they had a hair salon, a hair show down in Atlanta. The Bronner Brothers. You gotta develop craft. You gotta develop your craft. It's more than just crimping somebody's hair or straightening somebody's hair. You've got to develop your craft. If you're a singer, you've got to take vocal lessons. If you are a business person, you've got to go to different seminars and consistently keep feeding yourself. It's more than just, I don't care how bright or brilliant you are. Continuous education is the key. If you're going to be successful, you got to keep feeding yourself. Not just reading. Sometimes you need to go and let the experts pour into you. So excellence. Everybody say excellence. Okay. Excellence is what breeds success. I'm almost finished. You have to perfect and develop your craft. Excellence is triggered, by changing your mindset. Getting out of the mindset of being slick, trying to get over, trying to pass this and pass that. Excellence is triggered by the spirit of excellence. Excellence is triggered by changing your mindset. You got to change the way you think. Listen, my mother always told me, she said something, God bless her, she was one of the greatest woman I know. Passed away last year. The greatest woman I know is my mother. The greatest woman I've ever met is my mother. And let me tell you something. She told me something. If you can't do it, don't do it at all. You know, they told you that when you were young. If you can't do it, don't do it. Don't fold. If you can't fold these clothes right, leave it alone. If you can't Make up the bed, don't make up the bed. She said, do it right and have a spirit of excellence when you're doing it. So excellence is always triggered by changing your mindset and approaching every day as your success depends on it. You got to act like your life depends on it. I told you, you got to be hungry. I'm hungry. I'm starving. What do you mean you're starving? I'm acting like I've never done this before. I'm acting like I'm going to be kicked out tomorrow. Are you with me? I'm acting like I'm going to lose the cars, everything. I'm acting like I got to catch the bus tomorrow, like I got to ride the bus. Why? Because it depends on excellence. Are you with me here? You have to pay attention. When you excellence, you got to pay attention to detail and go the extra mile to achieve the success. You got to go the extra mile to achieve the success. It's always good to be around people who operate. When you see someone that operates in excellence, don't run from them, run to them. Find out what it is they're doing. Follow their patterns. Watch what they're doing. Aristotle said excellence is not an act, it's a habit. Excellence is not an act, it's a habit. Let me review real quickly the six keys of success. The first key we told you was what? Preparation. The second key we told you was what? Attention. You got to be attentive. The third key is to be aggressive. Stop being soft. Stop being an ice cream individual. Stop letting your feelings get hurt. When somebody says, I don't like you, you seem like you're too aggressive. Well, you better be aggressive, because if you're not aggressive, who else is going to be aggressive? Number 4, you got to find a mentor. What did I tell you? You got to have 2 mentors, one that looks like you and one that doesn't look like you. Sometimes when God is getting ready to do something tremendous in your life, he always does it from someone who does not look like you. Number 5, you got to have patience. And number 6, you got to have the spirit of excellence. These are the 6 keys that you need if you're going to be successful. Yesterday, we talked about success. The other day, we talked about success. Tomorrow will be the conclusion of our success series. I'm telling you, it's been blessing you. It's been blessing me, because as I speak it to you, it's speaking something to me. It's revolutionizing my mindset, and it's telling me that you can't stay where you are. You gotta go to the next dimension. Notice I didn't say level, because levels run out. You don't want to go to a level. You want to go to a dimension. Dimension does not have a level. Dimensions never run out. So you got to move, watch this, from the stratosphere, from the atmosphere where you are, to the stratosphere, to the ionosphere. So you want God to look at you and say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou been faithful over a few things. I'm going to make you ruler over many. What are you saying? I'm saying this. I'm saying, when God says, well done, thou good and faithful servant, I will make you faithful over, you've been faithful over a few things, I'm going to make you ruler. Now watch this. So it's literally talking about, you start off as a servant. Servants are not allowed to sit at the table. But because you've been faithful, there's a seat prepared for you. My question for you today is, success is all over you. Are you going to be a waiter, or are you going to have a seat at the table? Are you going to wait on people your whole life, or are you going to have a seat? Are you going to take your rightful place, or are you going to stay where you are? I dare say to you today, step up, don't let up till you get up to the top. This is Dr. Smith saying to you, we love you, and it's time for you to move forward. Get ready. God's got something big. He's got something wonderful and something great for you. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow.